All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me and practicing today. And let's get started. When you're ready, you just lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. A conscious choice to slow it all down. Let the body rest against the floor. Start to feel the rhythm of the breath. This act of stilling the body, of slowing down, is just as natural to us as our everyday mode. The difference is that we rarely take the time to stop. We're often doing one thing, quickly moving on to the next, feeling overwhelmed by all the things we have to get done. So we forget how to slow down, how to make that choice to just stop. Let the body feel soft. Let the breath be smooth. So don't overthink this. You notice if you get in that mind space where you tell yourself you can't do it. This just isn't for me. Realize you're fully capable of slowing down. You just have to practice it. It's not always easy, but it is a simple process. Take just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. And your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, release the breath, drawing your knees. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. And you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, shifting body weight. Then back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm, and the next inhale draws you up to sit. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm. The shoulders roll back and the eyes close. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale, forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down. You settle. You pedal the legs. Shift from side to side. It feels good. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale, rising all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, pressing to down dog. Press firm into the palm. Sending the hips back and up. Exhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, right foot forward, folding over your legs. Inhale, rising, reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, right, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. You find the rhythm of your breath. Taking the time to coordinate your movement with it. The full inhales, complete exhales. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. Exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, rising. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, you close the eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Nice and steady. Now with the big toes close to heels apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Sitting as low as you like to go. The tailbone draws down as the torso lifts up. Feeling nice and grounded. As full inhales, complete exhales. Then on your next exhale, the legs straighten as you fold forward. Catch and hold whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy, the tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Drawing yourself down. Working into the forward fold. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, float or step back. Down dog or moving through vinyasa. Nice full breaths as you move. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. We're going to glue our palms to the floor without moving our hands at all. You just press into that right foot, trying to straighten that right knee as best you can. Your hips lift. Then exhale, release that tension as that right knee bends, the hips sink back down. Inhale, extending that leg. Exhale, bending. Inhale, extend. Pushing the floor away. Exhale, bend, sinking into it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. This time we're going to hold it so that left heel spins in so both feet are flat. And now we straighten that right leg out. If that means you need to lift up to your fingertips or move your hands up onto your foot or shin, move your hands down. Because you want to have that right leg straight. Both feet firmly pressing down and out as you fold over that right thigh for pyramid pose. Then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. From here, we're going to turn that left foot out so it's parallel to the short end of the mat, setting up for triangle pose. The hips and chest are broad to the long edge of the mat as you reach out over that right leg and you hinge over. The right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Nice open line across the collarbone. Inhale, rising up. Those right toes turn into the feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And exhale as you fold forward between your legs. The hands land comfortable. The head hangs heavy. The tailbone's tilting towards the ceiling as you engage your hip flexors. You feel that slight lift up through the front of the thighs, helping to draw you in tighter. And inhale, lifting up halfway. Without changing anything about your legs, the feet stay parallel, knees stay straight. You walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat, trying to take them outside that edge of that right foot. That deep lateral stretch now. Reaching long through the left side of the torso. Then coming back to center, you take a breath. Then walking your hands to the top edge of the mat, this time turning your feet so you frame that right foot and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. And inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. Then again, glue those palms flat onto the floor. And on your next inhale, you use the strength of your quads to just push the ground away, trying to straighten that left knee out. Exhale, bend the knee, releasing the hips and tension. Inhale, extending that leg, pushing the floor away. Exhale, bend, sinking into it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. This time we hold it so that right heel spins in. Both feet are flat as that left leg straightens out completely. Maybe you lift up to your fingertips. Maybe you bring your hands to your shin or your foot. But have that left leg straight as you fold out over. Then inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips. And inhale the rest of the way up. You turn that right foot out just a touch, so now that right foot's parallel with the short end of the mat. The arms open into a T. You reach out over that left leg, and you hinge over. Triangle pose. Keep that left hip, that one underneath you, hugging in towards the midline of the mat as the torso leans back. So that you're right over top that thigh. And inhale, rising back up. Arms in a T as those left toes turning. Both feet are parallel to the short ends of the mat. And on exhale, you fold forward. If you like to take a different hand position, catching your toes, your ankles, or taking the arms behind your back to interlace the fingers, feel free. Then release your hands to the floor if they're not already. You lift up halfway. And again, without changing anything about your feet or your legs, walk your hands towards the top edge of the mat, trying to reach past that left foot. And as you reach past that left foot, it's this right side of your torso that you're really lengthening up, trying to take that right hand past that right foot as you work that deep lateral stretch. When sweeping yourself back to center, take a breath. And now, this time as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat, you turn your feet and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale, the right foot steps forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. The eyes are soft. And staying low on that right thigh, you reach forward for side angle. Right elbow to thigh, or hand to the floor. That left bicep goes next to the left ear. You want to wrap that left arm around your back for your bum. You catch the inner thigh, or you catch hands outside that right. One more full breath. And with that next inhale, you then rise back up, warrior two. From here, we're going into half moon, so left hand to left hip. Right hand starts to guide you forward as you move your center out over that right leg. And you rise up. Trying to be light with that right hand. Maybe you lift that left arm to the ceiling. The hips and shoulders staying stacked. One more breath. And nice and smooth, you start to bend that right knee as you step back. Warrior two. You set it up. And on exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. And then exhale, the left foot steps forward. Warrior two. And you just settle in. Nice and broad across the left. Nice low, open stance here. Working into those hips. And reaching forward for side angle. Elbow to thigh or hand to the floor. That right arm starts long overhead so you feel that line from right wrist to shoulder to hip to heel. And if you want, then you just wrap that right arm behind your back, catching the inner thigh or catching hands. Nice and strong with those legs. Left foot pressing down, right foot pressing out. And with the next inhale, you just open back up, warrior two. You take a moment, set it up, and right hand starts at the right hip as that left hand guides you forward, shifting your weight out over that left leg as you rise into half moon. Nice and steady with that left leg. Trying to feel open across the chest and across the hips. And just as smooth as you moved into it, that left knee bends as you step back. Warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. Hips and chest are squared with the top edge of the mat. As you take the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. And exhale, folding forward. Humble warrior. The torso drapes just inside that right leg. The head hangs heavy. Then inhale, rising up, keep your fingers interlaced. That left heel peels so you're in high lunge stance, squared with the top edge of the mat as we make our way into toppling tree. So you start to shift your weight forward, rising up over that right leg. As you feel steady on that right leg, you hinge at the right hip, letting the torso start to fold forward as that left leg starts to lift up behind you. You can draw the arms away from your back as you feel steady. And nice and easy, you just release the hands to the floor as you float that left foot forward next to the right. Folding over your legs. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Float or step back. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Warrior one. And take the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale, you bow forward. Humble warrior. Avoid hooking that left shoulder on your left thigh. You want to drift to the right just a little bit more. So you start to slide past that left thigh. And inhale, rising back up, keeping the fingers interlaced. Right heel peels, so you're squared to the top edge. And nice and easy, you shift your weight forward, coming to balance on that left leg. And you start here, and as you feel steady, then you start to hinge at that left hip. Then the torso fold forward as that right leg lifts up behind you. Maybe drawing the arms away from your back. Release the hands and float that right foot forward, holding over your legs. Inhale halfway, exhale, plant the hands, float or step back, down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And on exhale, you draw that right knee towards your nose. And then we're going to kick it out the left edge of the mat, setting up for warrior four. You can stay right here, or let that left heel spin in as you lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Balancing on that right hand, left foot. And as you feel steady, you can lift that right foot up off the floor. Nice and smooth as you come back to center. Send that right leg back and up. Then you step that right foot forward, low lunge. We're going to draw the left knee towards the nose and then kick it through. Sitting down behind that right foot. You just let that right knee drop off to the side, setting up for Janu Shasana. Left leg is straight, arms reach up, and exhale as you fold forward. Inhale as you reach out and rise up. Exhale, relax the arms. From here, we're going into elephant pose. So we're going to take that left foot or that right foot, cross it over top your left thigh, and draw that left or that right foot back next to your left hip. Trying to get the knees to stack and that right foot to be comfortable on the floor outside the thigh. As you feel steady here, that right arm reaches up, the elbow bends, hands between the shoulder blades. You can work that arm back and down, or you trace the horizon, catching hands behind you. You can stay upright, or on exhale, you start to fold forward. And inhale, rising up. Untie your arms. You uncross those thighs as you bring the ankles to cross, rolling forward and stepping back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you draw the knee towards your nose. Then kick it out the right edge of the mat, warrior four. So you can stay right here where that right heel spins in as that right arm then reaches up. And if you feel steady there, you lift that left foot up off the floor. Nice and smooth coming back to center. You take that left leg back and up. Then step the left foot forward, low lunge. Right knee draws towards your nose, and you kick it through. Sitting down on the floor, behind that left foot. Then letting the left knee just drop off to the side. So you're in Janu Shasana. Right leg straight, left knee bent, arms reach up, and exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, reaching out as you rise up. Exhale, relax the arms. You're going to take that left foot, setting up for elephant pose. So you just take it over top that right thigh, and then you draw it back by that right hip. Trying to get your knees to stack. And you don't want to have that left foot flat on the floor. You're trying to put the outer edge of the foot on the floor. So that just kind of rests there while the knees stack. Then taking that left arm up, bend the elbow, hands between the shoulder blades. You can work that arm back and down with the right hand, or trace the horizon as you catch hands behind you. You can stay upright, or on exhale, you start to fold forward. Inhale, rising up. Untie the arms. Uncross the thighs as you just bring the ankles to cross and roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink as the arms sweep up. Take any hand position you like. As you let those hips sink down and forward, the arms reach up and back. Then exhale, hands to the floor. As you start to shift your hips back, setting up for Hanumanasana. So that right leg straightens out, the right toes peel up. You can fold forward over that right leg, working that nice stretch to your 3 hamstring muscles. Or you start to slide that right heel forward, working towards your full splits. Good, nice and smooth. You start to draw that right foot back if you slid it out. We're going to plant the hands and send that right leg back and up, down dog splits. Then draw that right knee forward for pigeon. Placing the right knee on the mat behind the right wrist. The left leg slides back. That right heel can sweep towards the left as deep as you like to go. Then you can stay upright for your pigeon variations, or you drape yourself forward. And inhale as you rise up. You rock over to that right hip and sweep that left leg out in front. Setting up for Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, heels coming close. Interlace your fingers outside your toes. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward. And inhale, rising up. Exhale, cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. Hips sink as the torso sweeps up. And that nice crescent curve. A nice long line opening through the front of the body. From the front of that left thigh all the way up through the chest and the arms. Then exhale, hands to the floor. The hips shift back so that you can straighten that left leg out. The left toes peel up. And you can stay right here and just fold forward over that left thigh. And you get that nice deep stretch to those three muscles on the back of that left thigh. Or you start to slide that left heel forward, working towards your full splits. And nice and smooth, start to slide that left foot back. You plant your hands and you send that left leg back and up, down dog splits. Then exhale as you draw that left knee forward, placing it on the mat behind your left wrist. Pigeon. The right leg slides back. That left heel sweeps towards the right as much as you like. You stay upright, or you drape yourself forward. Then inhale as you rise up. You rock over to the left hip and sweep that right leg out front. This time we're going into sleeping tortoise. Sleeping tortoise, you would have the soles of the feet together like you would for Baddha Konasana. But instead of having them in close to the body, you have them away from you, about 2 feet, almost 3 feet. Then your palms face up, hands on the floor, so the backs of your hands are on the mat, and you slide those hands underneath your calves. Bringing your hands to the tops of your feet, you start to fold forward. And with your forearms behind your calves or under your calves, you're able to use them as levers to help draw yourself down, trying to bring your forehead towards your heels. And inhale, rising up. You untie yourself. You cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. A gentle bend in the knees. You look forward of your hands, and on inhale, you float or step to sitting at the top of the mat. Your hips come down, your legs come through. We're going into Marichiyasana C, so that left leg's going to stay straight. The right knee bends, the heel comes in nice and tight. The right knee points to the ceiling. Right hand's on the floor behind you. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, you twist. Hooking the elbow outside the thigh. And back to center. The right leg goes straight. The left knee bends. Left heel comes in tight. Left hand's on the floor behind you. Right arm reaches. And exhale as you twist. Hooking the elbow. Using that as leverage to help twist the torso. And back to center. Both legs go straight. Paschimottanasana. The arms reach up. And exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. Bow your head, close your eyes. And inhale, you reach out as you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you take a breath. And bending the knees, feet flat on the floor. Preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The arms can stay alongside the body, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down in your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Take a nice full breath. And inhale as you press down to go up once again. And exhale, relax. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you've come down, you just draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside the body, palms flat. Legs go straight up. You can hang out there or toes towards the floor beyond your head for shoulder stand. Once the hips lift, you bend the elbows, hands against your back, and you send the legs up. A few more breaths if you want variations. And just play with the legs and in the air, wiggling the toes, rolling the ankles. And coming back to center. If you're in shoulder stand, you take the toes towards the floor beyond your head for plow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. Nice and smooth, you unwrap. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms are alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into the hands and elbows to lift the torso. You arc the spine, rolling the shoulders back, and release the crown of the head towards the floor. And exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees back into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Then take the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. One final twist. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you either extend the legs, Shavasana, or you catch a ride up for headstand. If you're doing headstand, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like. And you find Shavasana whenever you're done. For headstand, you start on your forearms and knees. Grab opposite elbows. You bring the hands up, fingers interlace, palms are firm. Crown of the head's on the floor as you cup the back of your head in your hands. Curl the toes, lift the knees. Then find your stability with those forearms. Your shoulders are active. You start to walk the feet towards the elbows. Then bring one leg in, then the other. As you feel steady, take both legs up. You stay up as long as you like. Find Shavasana when you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back and neck is long and the eyes remain closed. And palms together at heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. Always great to practice with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you all.